Okay, so yes, Daysha got dragged, but not what you guys think. I smart baited you. So basically, I'm talking about some old drama. I will be talking about Ty, Daysha, and Kayla Nicole a little bit at the end of the video. I'll give a timestamp. So stay tuned for that, okay? But you guys really wanted me to react to this situation when Taylor Nicole, what the hell? When Daysha gets dragged, leave that in, editor. When Daysha gets dragged after traveling overseas and making a few comments in her video when she was talking about it, okay? So we're gonna react to it. I'm a traveler myself. I'm pretty much, out of all the YouTubers I've spoke about, I have traveled more than all of them, okay? So I know what I'm talking about when it comes to traveling. So let's watch it.
Recently did a story time on how she almost lost her life in Turks and Caicos. Now you guys can head over to the Taylor Girls channel, check out that full video. Now Pete,
I saw that, and I am shocked that the Taylor Girls do not know how to swim. It reminds me of my parents. My parents are from a little island called the Seychelles, right? And I'm like, you still don't know how to damn swim? No, my mom. My mom doesn't know how to swim. My aunties and my uncles. I'm like, you've been surrounded by ocean your whole life and you don't know how to freaking swim? It's funny.
people were really upset with some of the things that Daysha had to say about Turks and Caicos.
The trip, because it just showed me how blessed we are. Like, people really don't have what we have in America, in the United States. Like, we have a lot to be grateful for. And me traveling and just seeing how people are living, how like they don't have malls and stuff that I'm used to, they don't have, and they don't care about it because it's not something that they've ever grown up with. It's not something that they can miss or anything like that. So me traveling over there and just seeing the way they live in, most of their roads weren't paved.
Man, there's people in LA that living in boxes, you feel me? But nah, I don't think she's talking about that. It's when you go overseas, it's definitely a big culture shock for some people. For me, it was a little bit of a shock at first. I went to Thailand first. That was not the first time I went overseas, but the first time I went overseas to a country that, how do you say, is built differently. You feel me? Like the roads, I'm not saying all the roads are bad. There's some perfect roads there. In fact, Chiang Mai's got the best roads I've ever rode on compared to other areas that I've traveled to in the West. But like, there's, you know, you got different areas and areas that are very, 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 very different from the States, you know? For example, for example, you come to Mexico, you won't be too shocked. You'll be like, oh my God, this looks like downtown LA, depending where you go to Mexico, okay? Not everywhere. I'm on the tourist side of Mexico, the Caribbean Ocean side of Mexico. And when I came to Playa del Carmen, right, you've got the nice tourist side, and then you've got like the Colon side. I don't even remember what I was talking about. See, my mind just, phew, what was I talking about? Yeah, you will get shocked depending where you go. Especially in, but there's like things that the West does not have, you know what I mean? Like the beauty, the nature. There's so much beautiful things here that when you go to America, you will be like, oh my God, I have so much here. Like the beauty, clean air. Well, depending what part, like for example, not everywhere in Mexico has clean air quality. It's actually very polluted here depending where you go. But like in other islands and stuff like that, you really appreciate what you have. Because why else do I stay in countries like this? Like, it's just, to me, I love it. There's some downfalls to it, but the good outweighs the downfalls. But anyway, let's keep watching. I'm like going off here.
Hey, come in. Most of their roads and stuff. Yes. Okay, you interrupt my story time. Most of their roads and stuff wasn't paved. It was just a lot to be grateful for. They didn't have too many street lights. It was a lot of stuff that they didn't have have in Turks and Caicos. And so for, you know, us to just go over there and just see.
That might be very shocking to some people. Like, some places do not have street lights. I know Seychelles, there's only like one street light on the main island. My hair, it's probably changed now, but like, it's like you have to give way, you know. You can't be self-centered when driving to these islands and stuff.
Seeing how things are operating, no AC, oh my god.
Okay, that, depending where you are, I don't know if she's talking, what is she talking? Is she talking about Airbnb or?
No air, a lot of the restaurants that have no AC, they have a lot of things.
Okay, she's talking about restaurants. I don't know about the hotels, but that would suck going into a hotel with no AC. Some places though, some people don't live with AC. I have friends that don't have AC. They have fans. My auntie in Seychelles, and they make a lot of money because they own hotels and stuff. She still doesn't have AC. I'm like, damn, and I cannot sleep, even with the damn fan, bro. I would be up at 12 at midnight trying to sleep and sweat all over my bed. I don't know how to do it. Nah, that's a lie. She does have AC. In her bedroom, she has AC. But yeah, it was just that bedroom that didn't have AC, and they just expected me to live in it. But there are other families out there. I have friends here in Mexico that don't have AC. They don't live with it. They just have fans. And it's really hot here on the Caribbean side. So I don't know how they do it. Not especially in, you know, other places. But they live on and they're able to sleep, and it's like good, you know. It's not really a big deal to them because they've never had it, and it's just the way it is.
And stuff going. So it was just a very good experience just to see how other people are living and things like that. Forward.
Okay, so I'm just gonna read some of the comments.
Yes, read some of the comments.
Someone says, next time you come to Turks, bring your own AC. You on an island, natural here, bro. You doing the most. Like your apartment / Airbnb didn't have AC. And someone's
she's doing the most. I don't think she's doing the most. She's just explaining her experience. But of course, a lot of people that live like that, they're going to get somewhat offended. Some people are just be sensitive. Like, I talk so much shit on America. I'd be like, man, I went to LA, your food make me sick. It's true, LA food make me sick. I don't know why. Y'all meant to be the Western world, and your food is making me sick every time I eat it. Then I make fun of you because you guys eat toxins all the time. There's all this stuff that, like, places like here don't have. You feel me? Like, we got, like, in Mexico, the produce is fresh, man. It's so fresh. Seychelles, the produce is fresh. Thailand, the produce is fresh. Obviously, depending where you go, but majority is fresh. And it doesn't cost so much money to get a damn organic apple. You feel me? So, there's so much benefits and so much to appreciate living here, you know? And there's nothing wrong with saying that. To going, oh, I appreciate this and appreciate that. But people make a big deal out of it.
Says Turks may not be as advanced as America, but we live a happier, safe.
As a creative, you know that
yeah.
great.
She about to say healthy lifestyle.
We don't have to worry about racism and kidnapping as much as y'all have to.
See, that's another thing. That is so true. Like, a lot of countries, people be like, oh my god, outside America is so dangerous. And it's like, bro, it's not. It's probably like the same or less dangerous than the States.
We aren't the richest of the countries, but we definitely aren't the poorest. Happy to hear you had a great time, though. Now, I'm not...
Yeah, this girl wasn't angry. She was adding her criticism. I like the way she did it.
I'm going to read all of these through because some of these are really long, so you guys can pause and read. But you get what people are stating. Like, this person says, don't do my country like that. Tourism is our bread and butter. God bless you guys. Basically stating, like, look, you're going to scare people away from not wanting to come here. And this is how my country makes our money, through tourism. Now, someone else also states, Turks and Caicos is blessed also. So don't come around our country downgrading us. We don't need what America has. We're good with what we have and grateful for it. So guys, I can't read all of the comments because I'll be sitting here reading.
I'm from the island of Caribbean, which is similar to Turks. Yes, we do have a lot of undeveloped roads and facilities, but we're still appreciative and have fun with whatever resources we have. Island life is best, yes. On the other note, I'm glad you survived encounter. I don't think people were dragging her in this. I think they were just giving their comments and their opinions as well. Because there is such a big difference living overseas compared to the West, you know. Like, I used to live in Australia. Australia is where I was born. My parents are born in Seychelles, and I've traveled to so many places. And the West, yes, is good. Like, there's so much that you have, so much opportunity you have at your hand. That's why I can't understand people that act so, oh my god, like, oh, there's no opportunity. I'm like, are you serious? Like, if you have access to internet, you have access to painting your path and creating a future for yourself. You feel me? But like, I love it. I love it so much. I love the big difference. Yes, there's some pros and cons, but just like in other countries in the West, in America, there's pros and cons. For example, I can't go on the street wearing this big chain without somewhat of taking a risk. Because the risk is, for example, they either think, oh, he's a drug dealer, he might be on our turf, or someone can try to rob me. But I've walked out with this a few times to see, and again, I would never do it again, but it depends what time of the day, where you are, you know? It really, really, really depends. Another thing that I really love about places like Thailand and stuff, you don't have to dress all fancy all the time. You know, when I go in America, like, I feel like I always have to dress good. Like, I can't just slap on a damn singlet and some cute shorts. Like, I feel like you have to, like, step your game up for some reason. While in Thailand, it's so chilled and laid back. It's like, it's whatever, you know, because it's so hot there. So it's so different, you know. Another thing that I would say is the con, like Mexico. Mexico is really big on protecting their market. So there's some particular products, especially black products. There's some black products I can't get here in freaking Mexico, and it sucks. I can't get sea moss, bro. You know how much I love fucking sea moss? I can't get that here. I know someone's gonna say, you should make it yourself, but ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have time to make it myself, okay? I need someone else to make it for me. That's why I love America. There's like so much stuff I can get there, and I can't even bring it in here. It sucks. I have to fly over there and smuggle it in, even though it's not even a big deal. It's nothing no one should get in trouble for, but they really want to protect their market, and they really want you to purchase things a particular way. And if you, like, I just wanted basic cleaning products once, and they wanted to charge me $8 grand to bring it into Mexico. It cost $30 altogether. I was like, you want to pay? It was like organic cleaning products, safe for the environment. And I'm like, you want me to pay $8 grand just to bring it in? So I had to like outsource and look for things here. But this company I really, really, really liked, and I'm very loyal. Once I'm with the company, I'm stuck with them for life. I'm never gonna change unless you do me wrong or you change your products and they're not good no more. So there's just little things like that, but like every country has its pros and cons, and Americans, when they come to places like this, it is a very, not all Americans, but some, it's a big shock for them. It's very, especially if you're high maintenance, this is very different. Like, some people cannot handle this type of lifestyle, the minimalistic lifestyle, and that's what I can handle. I love it. It's so good. You save so much more money, especially if you make a lot. You save so much more money living the minimalistic lifestyle, more money to invest in other things. And yeah, it's just more healthier, better food. It's amazing to me. But I haven't been to these particular islands before, Turks or Caicos, is that how you pronounce it? I definitely would love to go. I want to go visit the Bahamas soon. The Bahamas, I want to go there because there's a few opportunities while living over in Bahamas. There's a lot of opportunities in these islands, especially when it comes to like tax and stuff like that and all that stuff. Legally, of course, legally, not illegally, legally, okay? Someone's gonna say, you wanna say you're gonna make a shell company? No, I don't do that, okay? There's legal ways you can move to a country and pay less tax or no tax at all if you do it correctly and make sure everything's right and you handle your business right, you feel me? You guys should check out Nomad Capitalist. I watched a few of his videos. I'm like, oh wow, I learned a lot through this guy watching some of his videos. It opened like a whole new world to me, you know? And it also made me realize that each country is like a product. It's like, what country is going to benefit you? What country are you treated best? What country you're gonna live a more fulfilling life? Especially if you're into health. If you're into health and stuff, and you want to live a long, healthy life, yeah, LA's okay, but the air quality is so bad in LA. Why would I want to live in LA when I'm choking on that air, eating good at the same time? It gets really cold in winter. I love hot heat. So at the moment I'm in Mexico, the Caribbean side, and it's so nice and hot. The food is good, but it's not where I want to live long term, and I am looking for a place soon. So recommend me some really good places I should go check out, because I was meant to go to Costa Rica soon. I've been like holding on to that, and yeah, it's been annoying. But anyway, guys, I've been talking for too long. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, the Kayla Nicole and all that. I am making a series, okay? Frenemies season 1. Make sure to check that out so you can get a recap on everything, okay? Check out season 1. And it really, when I did that series, I learned so much, and I learned so much like the flaws in Kayla Nicole's personality. And not everyone's perfect, but that girl at that time had a lot of issues. I don't know now, and I am going to look into this, but at that time she had a little issue. I remember she came for me, man. Oh my god, it was so negative. I could not finish a video. I was like, screw this. This is too negative to deal with. Like, at that time, she was a very, very negative person. Like, my whole view on Kayla Nicole at that time changed a lot. But I'm so proud of her. So proud of the Taylor girls where they make it. You know what I'm saying? They're doing really well for themselves. I'm not biased towards any party. You feel me? I'm going to look at this. My team's going to look into this, because I know someone going to try to say I'm biased. All that bullshit is not the case. Because even though I like the Taylor girls' content, I still call them out on their bullshit. You've seen it. You've seen me stick up for Kayla Nicole a few times, especially when it came to that asshole Daysha Frost or whatever his name is, when he did that ish with Kayla Nicole. You see me give my opinion and all that, and having Kayla Nicole's back on that situation. You feel me? So please don't bring that bias bullshit on here, because my fans will drag you, because they know I don't do that shit. Alright? So just letting you know how it goes. And I'll see you in another video. Peace. I don't know what I'm doing.